What's up guys, and welcome to JNO United, bringing you the best in football news, entertainment and games. And today we're going into the Eredivisie first game of 2018, hoping to pick up the win. Unfortunately, we have been knocked out of the Champions League and we didn't even get third, so we don't have Europa League football. So hopefully we can at least be domestically dominant. Before we get into the games, make sure to subscribe if you're new around here, and I apologise about the voice. I'm still getting over an illness, but I'm feeling good enough to record. So we'll go into this game, but before that we'll just have a quick look at the results we've had since you've been gone. Since you've been gone. Since you've been gone. I question myself sometimes. Okay, since a disappointing defeat to Olympiacos, we have beaten MVV 2-0. We beat Vitesse on penalties in the Dutch Cup. We've not been convincing in the Dutch Cup, but we then went on to play FC20 and, is that Triple V? And we beat them 2-0 in both of those games. In fact, I think that was a friendly, yeah. The VV game was a friendly. So we're now coming up against Willem at home at the Philippe de Stadion. Hopefully this should be a dominant victory, so let's get into the game. Okay, so we're going into this game with a new lineup. You'll see a new name in here somewhere, trust me. We're starting with Rajkovic in goal, with Ponce and Tete as the two fullbacks. Ismat Miran is joined by Vertonghen in defence. That's right, I brought him in on loan. Hopefully that will make my defence a lot tighter than it has been. We then got Lawson, Renato Sanchez and Guardado, with Lozano and Eseric further forward, and then Kennedy leading the line. Kennedy, the person with the highest average rating in the league so far. So hopefully with him back in the side, we can do some damage. By the way, thank you to the subscriber who left a comment on who to sign. Unfortunately, is it Ferrero? Isn't in the database. Caleri is tearing it up in Corinthians in the Brazilian league, so he doesn't want to leave. He's quite happy where he is, quite happy being the biggest fish in a small pond. Not that I think that of Brazilian football. Kennedy almost getting a goal there while I'm talking, and Lucas Romero we're currently scouting, so maybe we'll bring Lucas Romero in, but unfortunately I missed the boat with Caleri. Was always watching him, and now he's gone Corinthians. He's not bothered about joining PSV at the moment. Okay, Tete out wide. Can he get a crossing to Renato Sanchez, to Lawson, back to Renato Sanchez. Still has the ball. I thought he was going to work something there. I don't know how he still had the ball after all that. We've got some big names in on loan recently. We've been able to attract the big names on loan, but not as full-on signing. Okay, they've got an attack now. They whip a ball in. Defending was poor there, but Rajkovic fortunately saves it. Don't know what my defence was doing there. So much for being more solid with Vertonghen in there. Okay, Lawson suffered a facial injury, but should be able to carry on. Eseric has it, takes a shot, it's blocked. Come on, let's pick up a dominating win for once. It's been a while since we've just been dominant in a game. Right, Guardado with the cross. Lozano, what a finish. I think that may have been a smashing volley, but we shall see on the replay. Guardado picks out his man, who's just sitting behind the penalty spot by the looks of it. Their marking is shocking there. Lozano, bang, right-footed volley. No keeper stopping that. That is what I'll need to see. Let's score a few more goals like that and I will leave a happy man. Right, Lozano wins it there. Eseric now finds Kennedy with a brilliant through ball. Can Kennedy finish? Of course he can't. Right, Lawson now has it on the right. Passes to Eseric. Eseric's looked good in that role just behind the striker. Okay, Kennedy, I don't know who has it. Ponce now whips in the ball. It's put back in by Lawson, and Kennedy, finally, we get a goal from one of our strikers. Kennedy's 11th goal of the season, and we're winning 2-0 before half time. This is more like what I want to see. But that being said, we are playing Willem at home, so you'd expect us to pick up a win. But I need a dominant win, get the boys' confidence up, get my confidence in the team back up. And let's go on and march on to win that third Eredivisie title. Okay, so half time. Assistant manager says anything would have to say would overcomplicate things. Nah, I'm going to say something. Okay, that worked. I actually said don't get complacent, things can turn around very quickly in football, keep focused. And that has had a good effect on the majority of my players. So yeah, I know better than you, Joe McLaughlin. Okay, the game's gone quiet. We're 60 minutes in and not much has happened, so we are going to take off Eseric, who I thought was doing well in that role, but turns out he wasn't. Gonna give Nick Powell a run out. Quintero, I'm still bitter about the missed chances he had in that Champions League game. Vertonghen's not had the best of games, so we'll give Emerson a run out as well. Tell him we have faith, faith. I question myself sometimes, which seems to have gone down well. Now we've got Eseric, who puts a great through ball through. Lozano shoots from that angle that they always seem to shoot from, which I hate. Don't shoot from that angle, please. Wow, is it going to be this boring in the second half? Feyenoord are winning 3-0, so we really need this victory. It's quite tight at the top for once. Okay, Ismac Miran gets there. Emerson to Renato Sanchez. Renato Sanchez to Lawson. Lawson to Tete. Tete inside to Quintero. To Powell. Back to Lawson, who gets easily dispossessed, but he wins it back. Powell now has the ball. Inside to Lawson. Lawson to Kennedy. Kennedy out wide to Ponce. Ponce inside to Lozano. Not sure if that was an attempt at a chip or if he headed it on, but Bertram comes and collects it. But it looks like we will be going in with a 2-0 victory in this game, unless we score just then, but we don't. Unlucky headed attempt there, I don't know by who. Renato Sanchez now to Powell. Quintero back to Renato. Renato Sanchez inside to Lawson to Powell. Have a shot, Powell. Great save by Bertram's. Piling on the pressure late on in the game. Ajax are winning 4-0, so we're winning by the least amount of goals out of the top 3. And Quintero with an awful pass there. Okay, Tete wins that. Ismac Miran to Renato Sanchez. To Emerson. Finds Ponce out wide. Inside to Lozano. Lozano tries to find Kennedy. Tete picks up the cleared ball. Quintero finds Ponce once again. Ponce crosses it in. Powell. Unlucky Powell. I really want Powell to have like one of those amazing games, because he looks really good in the game, but he never has one of those standout performances where he scores like 2 or gets loads of assists. But Powell looks good. Hopefully we can keep hold of him. And there we have it. We have won 2-0. I'd have preferred a better result, to be honest. I'd have preferred more goals. 22 chances, only 8 of which were on target. Lawson got man of the match, key passes 7, match rating of 8.9. We are still top. I said it was tight. We are 7 points clear, but if you've watched the other 2 seasons, that is quite tight for us compared to the other 2 seasons. Okay guys, so we're going to have a look at the fixtures, and I think the next game will come in on maybe the Dutch Cup semi-final. We've got the quarter-final, so hopefully the semi-final will be around here. We're going to skip a few more games than usual because I want to get this series finished before Football Manager 2017 comes out. Also, there will be a channel update video at some point talking about Football Manager, what I'm going to do for Football Manager 2017, and of course I'll let you guys vote again on the clubs you want me to play as. You guys voted for Premier League as the clubs you wanted me to focus on, so I will do Premier League clubs. So we'll put out another poll. You can vote for which Premier League club you want me to manage in 2017 Football Manager, but we're going to try and in this one come in on the Dutch Cup semi-final, and if not, is there any big games around the same time, we'll come in for the Feyenoord game if we don't win the Dutch Cup quarter-final. Anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning in as always. Hopefully my voice wasn't too raspy or whatever. I've been JNO, you've been awesome, and remember, it's all about the game.